birds. So Nintendo has announced they will be changing the price to the original Nintendo Switch line of systems. This includes, obviously, the base Switch, Switch Lite, and Switch OLED models. At this time, there's no price adjustment to the Switch 2. The original Nintendo Switch will be getting a price increase. The reason for this, tariffs, but Nintendo stated it was because of market conditions. According to their website, Nintendo states, other Nintendo products, including certain Nintendo Switch 2 accessories, Select Amiibo, and the Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, will also see adjustments. I wasn't planning on getting the Alarmo anyway, but for the people that are, then they haven't yet. Yeah, it kind of sucks for them, but what can you do? Now, the good news is the Switch 2 is not getting a price increase. At least not right now. Nintendo video games, first-party games I should say, will also not be getting a price change at this time. Nintendo Switch Online is set to stay the same as well in terms of pricing. However, this could also change at a later time. In the US, the Switch is going from $299. I'm just going to do rounded numbers. Yeah, it's $299.99, but yeah, so Switch 1's going from $300 to $340. Switch Lite was previously $200, it's going up to $230. Finally, we have the Switch OLED. It was originally in the US $350, it's going up to $400. And Canada price adjustments are also being made. The Switch 1 is now $419 or $420, while hold on, I want to make sure I said that right. Not Switch Lite. Switch 1 is $420. Maybe I said that, but I feel like I said it wrong. While Switch Lite is $280, meanwhile the Switch OLED is $490 now. If you want more details on US pricing, visit Nintendo of America's website. Alternatively, you can visit Nintendo's Canadian website for Canadian prices. Yeah, now just because I'm not talking about other countries, that doesn't mean there's no price adjustments being made at this time. No, but I'm just reporting on US and Canada. That's the news I have. Anyway, yeah, that kind of sucks, but at least you're not raising the price to Nintendo Switch Online or the Switch 2 or their games. I don't think it'll change for their games, and if the prices were to go up, I feel like it would be for like development costs. But who knows what'll happen, but I wouldn't be surprised at some point if the Switch 2 does go up. However, if it does go up, I don't think it'd be for a little while though, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, yeah, I would ask what you guys think of this, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna think it sucks, but maybe it'll create an incentive to get the Switch 2 instead of like a Switch 1. I don't know, maybe. I think most people are going to get a Switch 2 anyway. I mean, there's the Switch 1. It's not selling as well, obviously. But there are some people still buying it. So maybe 20 extra people will now get the Switch 2 instead of a Switch 1. I don't know. But look at the Switch OLED. Okay, now I'm talking about USD. It's, what did I say? I'm looking at my notes. It's $400. I'm going to Switch 2 for $50 more, or get the Mario Kart one for $500. May as well get that. Now, maybe if you're a collector, or, you gotta have every model of every Nintendo system, then, okay, have at it. Or maybe if you have a Switch 1 that's broken, and you want a working Switch 1, even though Switch 2's out, for the few games that may not be compatible with it. I realize it's more than a few games, but 99% of the games are compatible. I get that, but if you don't have a Switch 1, most people are probably just going to skip to the Switch 2. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I do want to thank you for watching this video. I was going to say I hope you enjoyed. I don't think you're going to enjoy this, but anyway, I'm going to shut up. Have a good one.